Hi everybody, Kenneth G Hasty here. Today's video is called 3 LinkedIn Hacks to Grow Your Network. I think arguably you could say, it's not always what you know, but who you know and who knows you, right? Ideally, who knows you and likes you, but at least who knows you or knows of you, right? So LinkedIn has become a great way for reaching out to people, for building networks, for communicating behind the scenes. You can connect to somebody and communicate without ever phoning or emailing even. You just private message. So I think if you're watching these videos, you're computer savvy, so you're most likely on LinkedIn. But growing our network can be very helpful too, because the more people we know in our, their potential customers, potential clients, or people that can help us find potential customers and potential clients, then the better off we're going to be. So, 3 quick LinkedIn hacks. One, when you see somebody posting something and they have a lot of followers, like maybe they're in your industry, or they're a thought leader, and maybe they've got 30,000 followers, right? So if you can link into them and connect with them, then you can watch whatever they post most of the time. And there's a little trick for that. A lot of times you go on and it just tells you to follow somebody, but you go over and you open up their profile and you click on the little 3 dots there, and it'll open up. A lot of times it'll offer you the ability to connect, and you can even then just leave a message for them, and they often connect. Sometimes they don't, so be it. Okay, so now you get connected to this mega LinkedIn user, right? They got 30,000 people, 20,000, 10,000, whatever it is, right? And now they post something. So you watch, when they post something, look at who is responding to their post. It'd be somebody else in your same industry that you're wanting to influence, and then go through and invite them. So invite them to join your network. Then also, when you see a post and let's say there's somebody that you want to link into, but you want to make sure that they know who you are, et cetera, so they're more likely to link to you. Then put a like on their post, and then you can use the @ sign in their name, and you can go back. I know somebody going, what's the @ sign? What's the @ sign? So we'll make it a little easier for you today. At their first name and then their last name, and you'll start seeing a list come up of who, people on LinkedIn. And so hopefully it comes up there and you click on it. Then that makes it so it's now part of your comment. It has their name, and it'll go to they'll get it, of course, but so will the people that follow them. So now people start seeing your name and they start paying attention to you. So, and then when you post, like today I went to a networking event, and then I posted about the networking event, but I also included a lot of the local influencers in that by putting @ on there. And why do I do that? Because I'm already connected to them. Because one is just to reach out and honor them, but also their contacts will also see that I posted it, and they're going, "Who's this guy?" Right? So a lot of times I do that. People come back and link into me. So a few quick ways to expand your network. One is find the influencers who are posting and start following. Ideally, not follow, but link to them, but follow if that's all you can do. Um, then when you make a comment on their post, don't forget to put their name @ their name in it, and then that will get to everybody. People will start seeing you, all their followers will start seeing your name out there. Maybe not all their followers, but a number of their followers will see you and quite possibly come back to you. Um, and then I'll give you one last little tip too. If you want to expand that, once you've got a handful of followers in your industry, or people that you're linked in, not only followers, but people that you're linked to in your industry, then you can do a search and click on the search button. You start typing in the name, and then what you do is just search for people, and this little screen comes up, right? And it'll have you can do second tier connections, because you already have your first tier. You don't have to search for them. And then you can go by title, you can go by industry, things like this, and these will be people that know the people you're already connected to. Now you can go through and it'll make a list for you of these people, and the ones you want, you go through and you can invite without having to do in mail or something like that. Because they're a second connection, you're allowed to go in and invite them directly. So you start doing these things, and pretty soon LinkedIn network is going to get pretty big. I know a year ago, my LinkedIn network was like 300 people. Because like most people, I thought I'm just going to go to people I know really well, et cetera. But now I've realized that as an influencer, it helps for me to have a number of people on my LinkedIn. So I think I'm at 7,400 right now, and it's growing really fast. But it's just um, use your LinkedIn how you want, but it's a great way to communicate with people, see and be seen, and then it helps you get more customers, I believe. So this is Kenneth G Hasty, professional business growth consultant. You can check me out at kennethghasty.com. You can email me, Kenneth at kennethghasty.com, or if you'd like to talk a little business, then feel free to make a phone appointment with me. I'll put some information below to do that. So Kenneth G Hasty, signing off. Take care. Bye.